All right, Shalom. This is brother Amalf coming at you in spirit and power. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the chosen vessels that have been given this torch, this truth to pass it on to the hopeful, to the elect. You know, the flame, the fire. And Shalom to the ones out there with the sincere faith of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, the ones that's looking to be guided or navigated through these upcoming calamities or these temptations. All right, so I'm the brother Amath coming at you with a lesson entitled as Protect Your Purity or Your Flame or Your Stone. You know, I'm not sure which one I'm going to name it, but the whole moral of this lesson is basically you can't let anybody into your sanctuary or into, you can't. It says cast not your pearls before swine. Let me get it real fast. This is Matthew 7. This is Matthew 7 verse 6. Give not that which is holy. Okay, give not which is holy. Which is what is holy? Holy is separate. Give not which is separate unto the dogs. Neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Okay, so what is that? Basically, hey, you basically giving your sincerity. You trying to help them out, but yet they're gonna what? As you trying to hold them, hold back, not temptation, but like these upcoming calamities, or just trying to protect them from them getting hit by a bus. They're gonna attack you from getting hit by the bus. They're gonna attack you due to the fact that you're trying to save them, because they're in total darkness and sleep that they don't want to be woken up, because the light that you're shining, that light is bad, and that light is not good to them, and they don't want to see that light. So what are they going to do? They're going to attack you. Why? Because the scriptures talk about them that do righteousness shall become a prey. So have become a prey due to the fact that you are being sincere. So that's why wisdom is going to hide itself in these upcoming times. Okay. All right. Because look, and then we got some men out there with strong characteristics. They some time to time they mess up, they slip up, and things happen. All right. But the Lord, through the Spirit, the Lord knows how to deliver them out of bad times. Okay. So this is Matthew 5. I was thinking about this is Matthew 5 and verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. Why are we the light of the world? Because we can actually see what's going on. We can actually understand and read the scriptures and interpret the scriptures. We can actually see the scriptures say, a wise man foreseeth the time and hideth himself. So we're hiding ourselves from these evil times to come. But some men and some people just don't want to see it. So they gotta go through it. They gotta get trampled by that rock, that temptation, that ultimate destruction. Okay. It says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. All right. Because in that new term today, what they call it, it's lit. We're the lit people on the planet Earth. All right. We're the only ones that truly know how to live, even though we can't live to where the way we want to live, because this world is greatly polluted, and we don't want to be destroyed with a sword of destruction. So what are we doing? We're doing what we need to do to overcome these evil temptations. Okay, I'm gonna grab First Peter's. This is First Peter's 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour. And that's just not talking about Edom, Esau. It's talking about these 2/3 out here. It's talking about these women and anybody that has any type of or evil thought or some type of imagination against us that's looking to do righteousness. All right, our adversary, the devil, is looking to stop us from what keeping our pureness. These demons are constantly nagging at us to what? To change ourselves. You gotta do this better. You gotta do that better. Which in certain aspects of the game, yes. You know, it said the script in the prologue, Apocrypha. I mean, not the Sirach talks about being more skillful. We need to be skillful. Okay, so that's a different point. But the whole point of the matter that you got demons out here saying, oh, you know, basically trying to kill our confidence and making us do certain things that we don't really want to do. Okay, talks about that in Romans that we do. Slack. I think I might have to just really get that real fizzy. This is Romans 6, verse 12. Let not sin therefore reign in thy mortal body, that ye should obey it in the flesh thereof. Neither ye yield ye your member as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourself unto the Most High as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto the Most High. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. But not that wasn't it. But it's like that. What I do not. You know. But that was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that sin reign over you. The scriptures say the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Okay. So continuing on, I wanted to finish off in that. This is First Peter 5 and verse 8. Yeah, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. Yeah, so they're constantly looking to devour us, right? Did not the scriptures not say that even our own family members is going to turn against us and try to throw us into prison? Okay, so that's all taken in perspective of the righteous, you know. All right, so before I jump to the gun, I wanted to get this is Ecclesiastes 7 verse 26. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Yeah, the sinners are going to be taken by her. But other than that, we're the ones that's going to be geared up to what? To break off from that. I always like to use that pry bar analogy, to where if you want to take an axle out, or you want to lift a head gap, a valve cover, you put a pry bar between those two metals or those two objects, and you pry one from off the other. And that's what the Lord has done to us. It's basically pry us off the world, and sometimes we constantly need that pry bar to put that pry bar, and sometimes you got to jam it in there. Back in the day, before they had these tire machines, they had like pretty much what is it called, like they basically had something that looks like a pickaxe to break the bead of the tire, and that's basically what the Lord sometimes he has to do, is take that pickaxe and jam it between that us and the world, and pry us off of it, but but them that are, I'm saying, we can't things, our lust is the biggest hurt of us. We constantly wanting certain things, women, money, food. There's different strokes with different folks, but it's all about that lust. That lust is what kills us the most. So this is 2 Timothy 2 verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. All right, to be a soldier, to be solitary. That's what the word soldier means, to be solitary. To be solitary from what? From this world. This world is constantly trying to bring us in. You might find a good woman, I'll say a decent woman. She wants to get married, but it's like, you can't do it. You know, you gotta stick to the game plan. Or else if you do that, then she's gonna turn into a total demon. And now I don't, I don't need to go through it to not to know that I know that that's gonna happen. You know, some men got different lots. There's different lots for different men. You know what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks. But I know if I was to do something like that, I fear the Lord too much for me to do such thing. You know what I'm saying? But getting back onto the lesson, man. Basically protect your purity. You know, don't be letting anybody up inside. You know, in your dwelling places. You know, your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It says, don't cast your pearls before swine. I don't know if I read it. Let me read it. Let me just read it real fast, and then I'm gonna jump to Sirach. Okay. So this is Matthew 7. You know, we know these scriptures. You know, but I was just thinking about it. It's like, yeah, it ties them together. That don't, when the wisdom is gonna hide itself eventually. So basically prepare your minds, man. This is Matthew 7 verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine. All right, you don't give something that's separate unto dogs. Okay, you're not gonna give a nice piece of expensive lamb to a dog, man, which is a heathen, which is also considered as these 2/3 out here, because they're just totally demonic and heathenistic. Okay, it says, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. All right, and then what they're going because you want to do righteousness and you was trying to be sincere. Now they want to tear you apart. Okay, but that's that. Hey, this is the thing, man. The Lord's going to be able to deliver us out of these things, even though we got strong characteristics to where we might get ourselves in trouble. But the Lord's going to deliver us from that stuff, and you got to believe that. And that's why, hey, man, the scriptures say it's just impossible to please Him. Oh, let me get it because I'm messing it up. Hebrews. 4, 6 and 11. I think. 11 and 6. Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. All right, you gotta believe that He is, man. He's the creator. He's the one that came up with this plan. Either way, men are gonna be a little shaken or whatever, but it's all up to us to persevere, to endure. So with that, I hope you bros was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Kakadash, the belongs to my apostles and elders of great millstone. Shalom, shalom to the bros out there, men, women, and children, the hopeful elect, the ones with the torch, the hopeful faith, the sincere faith of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.